Draw with me. Holy poly, it's me again. Hi friends, today we are going to sketch outside. I do this pretty often, but honestly, every time feels like the first time. And most people go out to sketch when it's a sunny day and perfect day, but I was just sitting at home like, if I don't go now, my channel will officially enter ghost town mode. So here we are. I finally got myself a tripod, which means outdoor sketching and filming. Double win! Usually I spend forever picking a subject to draw, like full-on museum curator mode. But this time I only had 1 hour, so I just went with this fallen tree in the park. This park has always looked kinda magical to me, not because it's tidy, but because it's not. A few years back, we had some crazy storms here, and many trees were knocked over, and some got removed, but others stayed. My cat hysterical now because I'm talking in English and she don't understand what's going on. I'm sorry. So, some trees got removed, but others stayed. Nature just reclaiming them slowly and honestly. It's beautiful. While I was sketching, people kept walking by, and yeah, it's stress level maximum. My anxiety on the stage. I'm thinking then that feeling like people are judging you, like, what this grown-up doing doodling in a park? It's childish. And I wanted to share these thoughts because not every artist is living their best life in aesthetic plein air moments like on Instagram. And that's it's okay, I think. And I really think sketches done in a rush, in less than perfect condition, they come out more alive, more juicy somehow. So I guess we're still here drawing in public and trying not to die of awkwardness. Love that for us. I started drawing seriously around 30. Which in the art world sometimes feels like saying, I just started ballet and my first show is tomorrow. But it's fine. Actually, it's more than fine. I think starting late gave me more why behind what I do. Not I went to art school at 18, but I went through some things and now I just really need to draw this tree. Very poetic, a very tortured artist core, I think. And of course, I want to be best, but I am not here to be the best. I am here to be consistent-ish, I don't know. Okay, fine, occasionally consistent. But still, I show up, and showing up that counts. Sometimes I'm scrolling Instagram and think, wow, these artists' lives look like a Parisian cafe every day. Meanwhile, I'm here trying to balance a palette on my knee, fighting wine, bugs, and the existential dread of being perceived. But hey, this is real, messy, imperfect, awkward, real. And I think people relate to that more than perfectly created feeds. At least I hope so. But please relate to me. Also, can we talk about how drawing outside is kind of like journaling in public? Like, here are my thoughts, but also don't look at them, but also look at them. Really, every time I sketch something outdoors, I feel like I'm collecting little pieces of life. I really love to rewatch all my sketchbooks. It's amazing feeling, like a squirrel but with feelings instead of nuts. And that's why I keep doing this, not because it's always fun or easy, but because it feels real. Even when it's awkward, even when it's rushed, even when it's just a tree that's been dead for 5 years and is now your artistic muse. So yeah, if you ever thought you are too late to start something, you're not, never know before you died. I'm sorry. You are just in time for your story. And maybe it includes fallen trees and weird looks from strangers. But hey, this is the art, baby. While I've been rambling here, I actually managed to finish the first sketch, but somewhere in the middle, I really wanted to stop recording. My anxiety was creeping in and whispering, "No one's going to watch this. There's already a million videos like yours, and why would anyone pick yours?" But here's the thing. Yeah, there is a lot of content out there. A lot of artists, a lot of beautiful videos, perfect lighting, perfect confidence, perfect everything. But even in the topic isn't unique, you are. The way you see that fallen tree, the way you struggle with your tripod and palette, the thoughts you're thinking, even the awkward ones, that's something nobody else can replicate. I hope. I hope this means something. So maybe it's not about being the only one. Maybe it's just about being one of the voices that matter, even if it's quiet. Also, the thoughts hit me mid-sketch. Wait, I'm gonna have to word this later in English. Which, spoiler alert, it's not my native language, you know? I'm still learning, I try. But expressing your full, weird, poetic, too many thoughts at once in brain in a language that isn't yours, it's hard. Most of the time, I feel like I'm trying to write a poem while assembling IKEA furniture in the dark. But I keep going. I keep doing it anyway. And I ask myself why I'm doing this. Maybe because I have always felt like I don't really belong anywhere. Not quite a local, not quite a foreigner. Even in the country where I was born, I have never felt from here. And I'm not from somewhere else either. It's like being on pause between two worlds, not fully claimed by any. And that weird floating feeling, you know? And maybe that's why I share all this. Maybe that's why I talk to the camera in the park, hoping that someone somewhere might hear something and think, wait, me too. Oh, and fun fact, I ordered a DNA test, yeah. We're doing ancestral identity crisis, but make it content. So if you're curious to find out what combination of confused European DNA I'm made of, stay tuned on my TikTok. That video is coming soon. I'm not expecting anything mind-blowing from my DNA test, honestly, but still there is this tiny spark of hope inside that maybe I'll understand myself just a little bit better, just enough to feel like I belong somewhere, even if it's just a pie chart. Meanwhile, I've moved on to the watercolor part of the sketch. I'm using one of those water brushes with a built-in reservoir, and let me tell you, the first 5 times I used it, I was like, what is this sorcery? Why it's leaking? Why it's dry? It's broken. Am I broken? But eventually we made peace. I figured it out. And now it's my tiny magical sidekick. I carry it everywhere, like a sword, but for emotional damage by paint, you know? Seriously, Todd, it's kind of amazing how something that once made zero sense become your favorite tool. Growth? Maybe growth. Also, let's talk about how I'm holding this palette. It's disaster, a full-on ergonomic nightmare. You guys can't even imagine how much my hand was hurting. I felt like was I doing an upper body workout instead of painting. Sketching, more like survivor artist edition. I have tried new setup. I drawn this tree like this, and my arm hurts. Really, this is really hard. I need to think about maybe smaller palette or something, I don't know. But you can see how it goes on my YouTube channel. Thank you. It was a small video from my TikTok. You know my real feelings in that moment. And I know you are now on my YouTube channel, and I'm very grateful for this. At some point, I started negotiation with myself, like, okay, 5 more minutes, and then we switch hands. Maybe tape the palette to a tree, maybe cry, you know. I really need to figure out a better system, like a clip-on holder, stand, small assistant named Bob, who holds it for me silently. I don't know, options. We need options. Really, one of my favorite parts of sketching is finding all these little hidden colors. The ones you don't notice at first, but then you mix them and suddenly the whole sketch just comes alive. Like, let's add a little red here, a bit of blue there, and sure, you might think, why on earth would 3 be purple on a tree? It's... what? Well, I don't know either, but somehow it makes the sense. Why not? It's like the color are having a secret conversation with each other, and I'm just invited to watch. A very exclusive party, I think. No dress code, just vibes. And when those unexpected colors show up, that's when the sketch stops being just correct and starts being alive. Not perfect, but real. And I'll take real over perfect on any day. I know my tree isn't perfect, but honestly, I wasn't aiming for perfect. My only real goal today was to get out of the house and test this new tree bud. So the fact that you are seeing this video and even hearing this voiceover, it kind of feels like a random bonus, you know? But here's the thing, I do want to keep filming for you, and I want to try sketching in more interesting places. Not because I always know what I'm doing, I don't, but because sharing the process makes it feel more meaningful. Like we're in this together, me, the tree, the wind, and you. So yeah, it's not the perfect, but it's honest, and sometimes that's more than enough. I decided to add these tiny blue flowers that are growing on the other side of the tree. I think they're so cool, but here's the thing, I'm not great at drawing flowers, like at all. So they're just gonna be dots. But let's make a deal. I'll tell you they're flowers and you'll just believe me, okay? Deal? Thank you. Sometimes artistic interpretation is just confident lying with paint, and honestly, I'm very okay with that. Oh, right, I just remembered I'm a blogger, you know, so I should probably tell you what materials I'm using. I'm painting with metallamish and gold watercolors because everyone always asks me that in the comments. Just kidding, no one ever asked me, never, not even once. As for my palette, the brand name is literally right now in front of your screen, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. I don't want to scare you with my flawless accent. It's reserved for special occasion only, like weddings or ordering coffee and panicking halfway through. So this video is coming to an end, and technically I'm supposed to say like and subscribe, but here's the thing, I'm only ready for serious relationships, I don't want to build something based on lies. So if this whole vibe isn't your thing, it's okay, you can go. I'll cry softly while looking at my paints, but I'll be okay. And if you decide to stay, then hey, I'm really, really happy you are here. I would honestly have to shake hands with every single person who gives me a like. But for now, let's respect each other's boundaries. So just now, every like means a lot, even if it's a silent little virtual handshake. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, thank you for watching. Oh, my English.